Now, we want to welcome everybody here this evening to Goat Locker Racing broadcast here with the Outlaw Super Series. This is going to be the Outlaw 100 from Bristol Motor Speedway. Got a great night race ahead of us here with the super late models. Good racing over the past 2 weeks since we've had these guys out here with us, but this is recruitment race number 2 for them with their actually series starting up in September, right, Jamie?
Absolutely. September 4th is when this season will kick off. Looks like it's going to be a 12-race season. They're going to run on Saturday nights. There will be 2 doubleheaders in there somewhere along the way. So the season will actually only be 10 weeks long. But first things first, we got this recruitment race. As you said, recruitment race number 2 here at Thunder Valley in Bristol, Tennessee. So looking forward to watching these late models, or super late models, I should say, get around this half-mile track. It's going to be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I've not been able to either watch or participate in a super late model race here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Always loved Bristol Motor Speedway, and I'll be the first person to admit, Jamie, I'm not nearly as good as you are at this track. But it's always fun to watch the race here. It's always fun to race here. And I can expect nothing less than that here with these super late models.
Absolutely. And I think it looks like we got a pro licensed driver in this field, so I think I would even be getting schooled tonight. So see how qualifying wraps up here, and we'll get this thing going.
Yeah, as we still got cars out on track doing some qualifying. You can see a couple cars that are coming across the screen at this point in time, but we'll get ready to do 100 laps here this evening. And again, should be a great race. A lot of tight competition here so far as some of the qualifying times. I mean, these guys are with hundreds of seconds of each other. With right now, Zach Nichols, the Pro Series driver, registering a 14.56 right now. So he's sitting on top of the leaderboard. And still a couple guys that have not taken qualifying time, so we'll see if they actually jump up there or don't take a time so they can start towards the rear of the field and work their way up as it goes. So still some practice time or some qualifying time to finish up here.
Actually, it's done. Qualifying is over, so it's official. Zach Nichols in that 44 will be our pole sitter.
Congratulations to him on a heck of a lap here at Bristol Motor Speedway. You know, sometimes it's not the easiest track in the world. You think you've got all that banking to hold the car into the track, but you forget about the surface and you forget about just how difficult it is to get around this track. It takes a lot of skill, it takes, a lot of throttle control as well as even during some of the practice we were watching. We were watching guys lose it in the middle of the corners and coming off the corners, which is easy to do here at Bristol.
Yes, it is. And if you don't get loose as the run goes on, you're going to get tight, and you're going to end up shoving up into that outside wall, most likely coming off of turn 4. So either way, it's not going to be very good for you. It's definitely a tricky track to get around.
Yeah, as we got our starting grid up here this evening, as we've already said, Zach Nichols from Jimmy Goater Racing. I probably messed it up, but we're going to go with it. The number 44 car, starting from the pole position, starting to his outside Andrew Jones in that number 7. Starting third is Jimmy, I'm going to try it again, Goater Gawker in the number 2 car. Starting to his outside in fourth, the number 97 of Riley Duncan. Starting in fifth is going to be Aiden Kaiser in that number 71 for Kaiser Upsets Racing. Starting sixth is going to be Jaden Kritachi. We're going to go with that one as well in that number 11 car. And starting seventh is going to be Kendrick Kyer in that number 66.
Rolling off eighth is the number 92 of Audrey Eldridge. Starting ninth, the number 24, Billy Hensley. Starting 10th, the 04 of Joe Lux. Starting 11th, the number 4 of Justin Elvis. Starting 12th, the number 13, Clayton Johnson. Starting 13th, number 5, Matt Kemp. Starting 14th, number 85, Curtis Hedden. And rounding out the field tonight in that 15th spot, the number 38, Brandon Goddard.
Full field here this evening as the cars are rolling off. We're going to get ready to get underway here. Should be interesting to see. This is a recruitment race. You got some of the league regulars here this evening, and you've got some guys that happen to see it or happen to see the Facebook post or Reddit or wherever they've been advertising. So we'll have to see how the two mix together a little bit. Sometimes that can be a formula for disaster, but a lot of times too, you find great talent to join the league doing these recruitment races.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's how we've done it over at Goat Locker. We typically pick up one or two, but we were kind of selective too, so we could get one or two out of our recruitment races. So it's always good when you can find people that are coming from different places other than your group that you're surrounded by. And we had a pretty large group there starting up because we had, folks from Broke Scrubs along with Original Rebels, and then, picked up some of those guys out there in the recruitment races. So we've got a well-rounded field in our series, and everybody meshes well together. So hopefully these guys will be able to do the same thing over here in this Outlaw Super Series.
Yeah, these super late models are a lot of fun. I can't wait for this season to get kicked off and get some really good racing and watch these guys. But that pace car hangs a hard left, and we're getting ready to get underway. As the green flag is out, we are underway, and Zach Nichols gets a great start. Looks like a little bit of checkup back to the field there. Everybody seems to have the cars pointed in the right direction. And we stay under green as now we are 3 wide from second place. 97 thinks of it a little bit better there, backs out of that situation, settles back into fourth, and the 9 car looks like he is pushed down on the inside. That is the 7 car, I believe. And so we've got a couple guys here that are having some difficulties to start this race.
Zach Nichols has definitely set sail on that 44 car. He has opened a gap on second place. But other than a little hiccup there, it's been a clean start for these guys.
Yeah, we got some cars that are still battling back to the field there. Zach Nichols has definitely taken off here. Opened up a gap of about 0.8 of a second at this point in time. Holding steady right now. We'll have to see as the run continues on here if these guys are able to make up some of that track position that was lost there on the start. Catch back up.
That is a nice looking paint scheme he's got on that 44 car. That's pretty sharp.
Yeah, that is a
caution's out.
Caution is out as it looks like Clayton Johnson's crashed. We'll take a look at it here real quick. The number 13 car. You see him going through the corners here. I think something has happened in front of him at this point in time. Yes, we had a car stop dead in the middle of the track there. He just gets collected up into it. We'll rewind that one more time and take a look at it. It didn't quite catch the number of that car, but we had a car turned around sideways in the middle of the track, and the 13, unaware of it, just comes up and runs right into him. And it looks like the 04 car was the one that was parked in the middle of the track of Joe Lux. So, tough break there. Sometimes here at Bristol, you just can't get out of the way fast enough.
Yeah, it looks like he collected another car there that was coming by quite a bit after that incident had happened.
We are coming up on 8 laps complete here of our scheduled 100, the Outlaw 100 tonight. A little early caution here, but again, to be expected as you got drivers settle in here a little bit, get a good feel for their car, get a feel for what their car is going to be like under race conditions here. And so hopefully we can get back underway here and start logging some more laps. Continue under caution here. Again, we've talked about it a few different times. A great super late model series here with the iRacing Limited Racing Series, I believe it's called, but the Outlaw Super Series. And they'll be running on, I believe it's Saturdays, right, Jamie?
Yeah, it'll be Saturday evenings. Don't really know exactly what time these will be starting, so we'll have to get back to everybody on that. But yeah, it'll be September 4th again as the kickoff of the season. So looking forward to it, and definitely be a little bit something different for us. This is the only super late model series that we broadcast, so that's always cool when we can broadcast different types of cars.
Yeah, it's fun to see how some of those different cars drive, how they react to different tracks that we're familiar with in different series. But We do get a chance to touch a little bit of everything on Monday nights. So you can catch us with the Street Stock Series presented by Magic Montos. And then here on Tuesdays, we've done a couple of these recruiting races with the Outlaws and then the super late models. And tomorrow night, we'll be broadcasting with the Thunderstruck Series and Tour Modified. So a completely different car there, but a lot of fun. And Thursday with the trucks, Friday with the Xfinity cars, and then back on Sunday with the trucks. So a lot of different styles of racing and cars we get to broadcast, but it's a lot of fun.
Yes, it is. Keeps us busy.
That's an understatement. That's an understatement. Because believe it or not, we actually like to race as well. It's kind of a crazy deal.
That is true. We're down, I think, what do we get, 2 nights now? We get 2 races a week?
That's it. The rest of it's broadcasting. But the pace car is off, and we're going to get back underway, and Zach Nichols gets another great start there, and they are side by side for second place. That 97 charges off the bottom there. Clears for second place, and now the battle is on for third.
Yeah, this was at the 71, I believe, that just followed the 97 right up to take that spot inside of the 7. Didn't give him any room to get down. He might be giving up a couple more spots here. That's one thing I'm noticing with these super late models so far is the inside works a little better for them than it does for the, Cup car or even the Xfinity or trucks.
Yeah, usually in those, you're up against the wall, and that is, and the 7 and 71 get together. 7 is sideways down the front stretch, and comes to rest down. We are still green, though. So gets that car turned around, and we'll get back underway.
That's a tough break, not getting a caution for that.
Usually you'll see them pretty quickly here at Bristol, especially if the car is turned around backwards at any point in time. But got it corrected, got it turned around, you stay green.
Yeah, the 97 is doing a really good job of maintaining pace here with Zach Nichols on this run. Zach seemed to be able to kind of just leave everybody on that first little short run we had to start the race, but 97's doing a good job here.
He's been able to keep touch with him. He's matching lap times with him. I mean, they're off by 100 or 2 each lap, so he is matching those lap times at this point in time. We'll have to see if he can continue to do that, continue to hang on here, and maybe get up there and challenge for the lead. Back check out through the field here is our third place car, Kendrick Pryor. Is moved up 4 positions from where he started in the 66, so having himself a good night. Shea, the number 11 car, is up a couple of spots from where he started. And Jimmy Cocker, the number 2, having himself a decent night as well. He's falling back a couple of positions, but still sitting solidly in the top 5. So that's our top 5 cars right now. We've completed 20 laps.
I think it took us about 20 minutes to get 20 laps done last night. So it's already an improvement.
I think you're right. Tough race last night.
It sure was. But they, once they settled it down, I mean, they did put on some good green flag racing. So, it wasn't a total bust. Kind of 2 halves to that race. The first half, we can throw that one out. Oh, we're under caution again.
So it looks like Bill Hensley has crashed. Take a look at what happened there. We are watching him come to the corner inside. Car gets into the outside wall. Yeah, it's just a chain reaction there. As one car gets up into the wall, the other car gets into the back of them, gets hit, gets turned. And typical kind of Bristol Motor Speedway stuff there. So we'll have to see here a little bit too when it comes to pit and tire strategies with these super late models. And again, not 100% familiar how the pit stops goes with these cars, and even if they could come down pit road, get a set of tires on under green or under caution. So we are coming up on a quarter of the race done here this evening. We're under our third caution, I believe it is. had some pretty good green flag racing going on right there, but a couple cars racing there in a pack got together and brought us back under caution. But again, we'll have to see if anybody can get up here and challenge Zach Nicholas for the lead. Riley Duncan's been doing a great job in that number 97, keeping pace with him there. And we'll have to see on this run if he's able to do just the same thing again. Continue lap around, take a look at a couple of cars that have really moved up through the field here. And our biggest mover of the race so far is Matt Kemp, number 5 car. He is up 6 positions from where he started, so sitting solidly in 7th position. We got Braden Goddard up 3 positions from where he started, so sitting there solidly in 11th. We've got a few drivers that have lost a couple spots, like Aiden Kinzer has dropped back 5 spots. We've seen he's had some issues here this season.
And Pat, I'll tell you one thing we forgot to mention at the start of this race. Was the drivers should be aware of it, but we will be giving away a Goat Locker Racing hat to a random driver that will be selected before this race ends. We will do a random draw from the drivers that took the field here tonight, and before the checkered flag flies, we will announce who that winner is.
I guess we should come up with some criteria here or something, or I guess we could make it just completely random, but
yeah, it's just gonna be random. We a little late to set any criteria.
Hey, we make the rules up as we go. I mean, hey, you know, it's our hat. You know, somebody's gonna have the coveted Goat Locker Racing hat in their possession, put on their trophy case, put on their mantle to pass down to their kids for generations. So,
or they could just put it on their head and wear it.
Or they could do that. I think it's a little less dramatic than what I was explaining, but it could go like that as well. I don't know. Some random lucky fan will either get to, well, do as I said, or just wear the name. You know, up to you.
We do ask you at least wear it once, take a picture with it, and tag us in your socials. We would appreciate that if you could do that for us.
Yeah, absolutely. It brings a lot of great exposure to what we're doing, and we'll talk about that a little bit more as the race continues on. But pace cars hung that hard left, and we were getting ready to get back underway again. This time he holds him up with the 97. Tried to time that restart, and didn't quite time it correctly there. Had to check up. Now he's going to be battling for second position.
Yeah, he's got his hands full with the 66 right now.
I think he's going to be able to clear it coming off of 2. And down into 3, so he's going to set his sights back on Zach Nichols here and see if he can't catch back up to him. But a little cat and mouse there on that restart. We are coming up on completing 30 laps of the scheduled 100 here this season. This is the Outlaw 100, presented by the Outlaw Super Series, and broadcasted by us here at Goat Locker Racing. Glad to have you tuned in. For everybody that tunes into our races, for all those that are tuning in to watch the Outlaw Super Series, we appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on Twitch.
And it looks like we got a new subscriber from Rocket Man Jimmy 2. We appreciate it. Wow. Well, somebody has gifted some subs here. Wow. Okay. So, I'm gonna butcher this. Sorry about this, but Aorthax has gifted out 5 subs to Goat Locker Racing. So we really appreciate that, man. That is a very kind gesture. And it looks like these the subs have gone out to Rocky Man Jimmy 2, Uncle Greggy there with the Bread Factory. He's gonna get one of those. Pixel Gray, Scars League, and KMD 2008. They were the beneficiaries of those gifted subs. Oh, and also Gingerbug 95.
Got all kinds of activity happening on the stream here this evening. We are
sure
back on the caution here. It looks like Braden Goddard has crashed. We'll take a look at what happened to him. As we are watching this. They just get tangled up going into the corner there. And again, more cars just kind of pile in there. So Again, a tough break for a couple of these guys here that just cars in front of them getting together and can't get out of the way, as it looks like a lot of our leaders are now on pit road.
Yeah, so we will see how quickly these super late models can make a tire change. Zach Nichols is at least taking 2, and he's going to take all 4. See the left side of that car pop up.
Ooh, that is a tight race coming off pit road there. Looks like Zach Nichols will be our first car off of pit road here. I tell you what, JB, the stream is going crazy. I'm getting new subscription announcements left and right.
Orthax has given 10 more gifted subs. So, wow. I mean, that's amazing. And, you know, one of those recipients is our own Mama Ellingson. So, really happy for her that she's going to now get a gifted subscription to the Goat Locker Racing stream.
Oh, that's awesome. I'd have to say, you know, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings here, I'd have to say she's our first super awesome. Always comes out and watches the races. Always comes out and interacts with us. We have a lot of fun with Jake, her son, as well. And, you know, he comes up and races in some of the series that we call. We've even had him up in the booth a couple times.
Yeah, we have. And he carries that Goat Locker paint scheme in the ARCA series on Friday nights for us. So we definitely appreciate everything. And, you know, I'm hoping Pagan Ellingson is doing well. I haven't really gotten an update about her racing here recently, but hope she's doing well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here is the running order. Seems to be a little garbled up right now. Zach Nichols is fallen back to 9th position. I'm not sure if he caught a speeding penalty or whatever happened, but we are back underway here as Riley Duncan is now the new leader of the race. Number 2, Jimmy Gawker is right behind him. And the number 5, Matt Kemp, is running in 3rd position. We'll have to see as Zach Nichols comes back up to the field here.
Oh, no. We got the 7 got turned, got into the 44 as he was trying to get underneath. Oh, goodness. Gonna have to unpack that one.
As we take a look here, the 13 gets together. Goodness gracious, as they come sliding back. Cars and the 4 is on its top at this point in time. So, mayhem here coming out of 4. We're back under caution here. We've completed 41 laps, so coming up on that halfway. And we'll have to see again how Zach Nichols comes back up through the field, but not sure what got him back there, but I can only imagine that's been some sort of penalty. As we continue to watch the cars pace around right now, we have 12 cars still on the lead lap. We've got a couple cars that are 3 laps down, so still a decent field here this evening for this recruitment race for the Outlaw Super Series. We're here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Great night race here with the super late models. Been some really good racing here, once they get underway. And again, I'm really curious to see how Zach Nichols is going to be able to work back through traffic and get back up front, as he pretty much has controlled this race from the beginning.
Yes, he has, and I was just getting ready to say that I wanted to see how he navigated the traffic since this would be the first time we'd seen him back in some, and right when that accident came out, so that was unfortunate because I think that would have been kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, I do too as well. We'll have plenty of laps here to settle it, as we're not quite halfway through this race, and the lights are out on the pace car, and we're going to line up 2 by 2. We're going to do it all over again. I tell you, it's always fun to watch a night race, especially here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I mean, these cars are really good.
Yes, they do.
pace car pulls off. We're going to get back underway one more time. Riley Duncan gets a great start. Two really gets a good start there. He is going to go to the outside. Might be able to get there, but as they come down the backstretch, he definitely is going to have more momentum. So we'll have to see here if he's able to utilize that. Once again, makes a run at him going down the front stretch. Dives low. Not sure that he's going to be able to pull that one off. As 97 is going to have momentum coming off that top side.
Oh, got a car in the wall. Looks like everybody keeps going straight.
This front pack of cars, there is no separation at this point in time. We are seeing Zach Nichols work his way up to the field. He is now currently in 5th position with cars 3 wide in front of him.
I'll tell you what, you know, it's only been a couple laps, but I'll tell you what I'm seeing so far is we need to take this and we need to make a training video, okay? Because people need to see how Zach is approaching this. He clearly is fast, but he's using a lot of patience right now. And he's trying to take care of his car as he navigates his way through this situation. But he's not just barreling through because he's a faster car. You know, he's really taking his time and he's picking his spots. And you know, especially in some of the other series we run that are geared more towards beginners, I think that's kind of the concept that they're not getting right now. Is you don't have to get it all at once. You know, it's okay. It's okay to take a few laps to make a pass. Set that pass up and make it clean.
Oh, he gets into the back.
Gets into 97. Look at that evasive move by Zach Nichols, and that propels him right into the lead.
Oh my goodness!
Lead on the apron. That was a move right there, folks.
That could have been just absolutely disastrous if those cars were getting together. Everybody got their car back under control, and they're back into the 2s up into the wall, the 5s into the back of them. Again, they get the cars collected back up, and we are still underway here. But we definitely have some beating and banging going on right now.
Yeah, that was an amazing job there by the 97 of Riley Duncan to hold on to that contact and keep that from being a worse situation than it was.
The 66 is all over the back of the 44 at this point in time. Again, though, I completely agree with you that 44 was definitely putting on a clinic right there of how to be patient, really racecraft, and that you don't have to send it 3 wide just because you can. Take your time, set your passes up, and you'll find yourself back under the lead. That's exactly what it is.
Yes. Oh, caution is back out.
So it looks like Aiden Kaiser and Billy Hensel have crashed. Take a look at what happened back there. Watch him go off and turn. It's 3. 71 gets a little loose coming off the corner, gets down into the 24. Those 2 cars come to a rest there, so both of them got the cars straightened back out, but it brings out our next caution of the evening. So this will turn control of the race back over to Zach Nichols, which is the best place to see it. And it looks like the 97 is coming down pit road, and he's bringing a few cars with him.
Yeah, 97 looks like he's got some damage there on that left front. He's probably going to want to come in and get that fixed. Zach has some damage to the front end of his car, but he seems to be running well enough that he's just going to let that ride. But we'll see if that's going to allow the 66 here to, you know, pressure him for this lead once we get back to racing.
As it looked like the 97 had a fast repair in his back pocket because that car is fresh and brand new. Grab himself some new tires and get back underway here. I'll tell you, for this next green flag run, we'll take a ride with our leader, Zach Nichols, and show you what it's like to be behind the wheel of one of these super late models of Bristol Motor Speedway. And, I'll tell you, you'll be really surprised at how much banking is in this track and really what these drivers are up against.
It looks like Aiden Kaiser has got a fan in the building. Arlie Wright message out to go get them 71.
There we go. And we're showing his car right now. Kaiser upsets. He's got a bunch of faces all over that car, so I'm not 100% sure what that's all about. But kind of a cool looking paint scheme there.
Yes, it is. I like those colors.
Yeah, real good looking car. So glad to have you out here watching him, rooting him on. Hopefully he'll be able to work his way up through the field here, but sitting solidly in 10th position right now. So while we have the opportunity here a little bit, one of the things that we do over at Goat Locker Racing, and our motto is built by veterans for veterans. So Jamie and I are both retired chiefs out of the United States Navy, and we have a lot of veterans, police officers, firefighters, first responders that come race with us on Thursday nights. We have our own racing series and our own league. So be sure to reach out to us and be sure to support us as well. Because all the things that we do, from our hat giveaways to charity races to giving back to the community, is all because of all the support that we get. So be sure to give us a like, a share, a subscribe. Be sure to tell your friends about us. Be sure to tell them to tune in. We always do giveaways, and you never know. Again, you can have that coveted Goat Locker Racing hat for your mantle, for that, piece of family history that you'll pass down for decades and decades to come. Don't say it. Don't do it.
Well, got another shout out for the number 24 of Billy Hensley from Ginger Bugs 95. She's a go number 24.
We'll watch him on the restart. It's a good looking paint scheme, that Valvoline paint scheme. We'll take a look at him as we get back underway as his twin brothers to his outside with number 5. Look back up front here as Zach Nichols is taking control of this race with the 66 again, right behind him. We've got Jake, that number 11 car that has gotten up into the top 3 at this point in time, so good to see him up there. The 24 car has now moved himself into 4th position. He gets a little challenge from the 2 underneath him, but he's solidly now within the top 5. We've got a car, the number 5 goes around, gets collected up by a couple of other cars. We are going to be back under yellow again. Go back and take a look at this one here. Is the 5 caught it out of the back of the camera as it was happening. Oh, it just looks like the black car gets into the left rear of him, turns him, and then some other cars get collected up along the way there. So tough break once again here as close quarters racing brings us back under caution.
Tell you, we are getting ready to complete 65 of the 100 scheduled laps. Let's go ahead and announce the winner of the hat. So that way, just in case these guys do bust off a long green flag run, we're not interrupting some good racing to make that announcement. So I have the winner. The number was picked randomly from the 15 starting positions. And the winner is the number 2 of Jimmy Gowker. I'm probably butchering it, Jimmy, and I do apologize. But Jimmy, you are the winner of the Goat Locker Racing hat. We will get word to you to get your address so we can get that shipped out to you as soon as possible. So congratulations, Jimmy. We'll leave it at that this time around. You got yourself a brand new Goat Locker Racing hat that will be heading your way.
Outstanding, man. And it always does my heart good to hear other people struggle with names. So thank you for that, Jamie, as I'm struggling with a few names here this evening. But congratulations to him. That's awesome. Again, we love doing these things. We love being able to give away some of these things. And again, it's all to bring awareness to what we're doing and how we're trying to give back to the community and give back to those that have served us so well, those from the military, again, our police officers and our firefighters and our first responders. It's great to bring awareness to those things, and if it means we get to hand out some cool hats that, as my good friend Jamie said, they're just going to put on their damn heads and wear them, well, that's a good thing too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I guess we could take this time to talk about our sponsors, Goat Locker Racing, since we're under caution here. All of our sponsors are veteran-owned, starting with JM Printing and Promotions.
Oh, hold on.
And,
Hold up, Jamie. Hold up.
Oh,
What we
what's
didn't
up?
realize, I just brought up Jimmy Goker's driver information, is he actually has it in there. He is from North Liberty, Indiana.
Well, can you just take it over to him? I don't know how close that is to you, but
I don't think it's that close. I think it's up north, as a matter of fact. But hey, Jimmy, I already like you a lot. I'm glad the hat stays here in Indiana, and because I'm down here on the southwest side of Indianapolis. So double congratulations, Jimmy. Hate to cut you off like that, but I got excited, Jimmy.
that's all right. I don't blame you. Still think maybe y'all could meet or something, you know, and just hand it over. Save us some shipping.
Right, with the gas prices the way they are right now, that'd be much cheaper.
That's true. That's true. That's true. We will talk about our sponsors before the night is over. We've got some other ones to mention. Just mentioned JM Printing and Promotions. So any kind of printing stuff you need, they can get it done for you. If it's solid material, they can print on it. So definitely check them out online for all your printing and promotion needs.
Not a great restart there by the 66 cars. It seems a couple of people are trying to time this restart from the leader, but Zach Nichols really has it down. And he can see if that car on the outside is trying to pull up. He kind of checks the field up a little bit and then launches. So, again, he definitely knows what he's doing on these restarts. My goodness, the battle for second place is really heating up.
They are door to door.
And a little bit more than door to door right there. Number 11 car there gets into number 6, and another car body slams the 66 up into the wall, so he is not having a great run at this point in time. Our leader continues to be Zach Nichols here, and we've completed 72 laps. We're scheduled 100 here this evening. So we are almost 3/4 of the way through the race, and we're going to settle this thing here soon.
That 44 car looks like he's just on rails.
Yeah, he definitely has got a very smooth line entry and exit off both ends of this track. Enters a little bit, not mid to high in the corners, I'd say midway, lets that car drift up a little bit, and then just powers right off the corner. Just super, super smooth here. Like we said, and I promised you, we'll take a ride with our leader for a lap around Bristol Motor Speedway. You're going to see as he dives off into the corner here. Very smooth, back onto the gas. A little bit of counter steering coming off these corners, but just being real smooth with all the controls. Ooh, he really had to chase it that time, because we are back under caution.
Caution back out.
Looks like Riley Duncan has crashed. Well, catching it a little bit late here. The 97 car was already turned around. We'll try to rewind it a little bit and see what exactly happened. Is they are 3 wide, heading into the corner. The 7 tries to send it 3 wide going into the corner, gets into the rear of the 97. Really just collects up a couple cars there. So it looks like a little bit of aggressive driving has led us to be under caution.
Yeah, and I was just getting, before you did the in-car with Zach there, I was just getting ready to say that the 97 was making his way back up through the field after he had come in to fix that damage. So that's an unfortunate turn of events for him, because I think he was going to have something to say about the lead of this race before it was all said and done.
As most of the leaders are back on pit road getting 4 tires and fuel. Probably take the green flag with about 22 or 21 laps to go here. Right now, the biggest mover of the race, a very damaged number 5 car, but Matt Kemp is up 10 spots from where he had started. That number 5 Avalene car has seen better days for sure. We have got a couple wounded cars backing through the field. Here's the 38 looking like it's definitely got some right front damage. The 13, we've seen, has been involved in quite a few of these accidents. He's got a pretty damaged car there, Clayton Johnson. Still up 6 positions from where he started. Again, Braden Goddard, while he might have that right front damage, is up 9 positions from where he started. So still some guys up here with some could walk away this evening with some great finishes.
Absolutely. We're going to get to see another run for Zach Nichols to come up through this traffic because he finds himself running back in 7th right now after making that pit stop. So he's going to have about 19 laps to go. When this thing gets restarted, we'll see if he's able to work his way back up to the front.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Bristol. These laps click away really fast. So we watched him be very patient as he was coming back up through the field last time. I don't expect anything much different there. He may try to move a little bit faster this time as he's got more cars to work through. But got to be careful also not to get caught up in somebody else's mess.
And it looks like he did use his fast repair. The front end of that car is all cleaned up again, so he should have a solid piece to make this move to the front.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. Is they are going to take the green flag with 20 laps to go here, and not a whole lot of time to try to work your way up through the field. I would expect, not that it has to be much different, but the aggression level will pick up here. So I guarantee this is not the last caution we've seen tonight. The number 7 car is now the new leader of the race. We'll have control of this. The pace car is pulled off, and he takes the start. It's a great restart there. 71 clears as well. 5 falls into line, and that 24 car is still challenging to the outside right now. Gets a great run off the 2 down the backstretch. And should be able to clear the 5 going down the front stretch and move himself into 3rd position. He absolutely does. The 44 now has moved himself up to 5th position, so still practicing some patience, but he's already picked up a couple spots here, Jamie, in that first lap.
Yeah, he made up those spots there on the restart. He got a good start. Didn't do anything against the rules or anything, but he definitely was able to get to the inside quickly and picked up a couple spots right off the bat.
He's got 2 cars battling in front of him, 25 door to door, so that is putting the 44.
And he's got 66 to his inside, and caution is out again.
Looks like Braden Goddard has crashed once again. So we'll take a look at that. They had a car go around on the backstretch there. 38 gets into the wall, kind of wall jumps it, collects up to 97 there a little bit. So just a tough break once again. It's going to bring us back under caution. Zach Nichols is now going to find himself restarting this time in 5th position. Andrew Jones, that number 7 car, is still leading the race with Aiden Kaiser sitting there in the number 71 car, running in 2nd position. Matt Kemp in that number 5 still sitting back there in 3rd position. The 24 car has brought his car down pit road, so he is getting service at this point in time. So we'll fall back in the field here a little bit. But we'll have fresh tires. There are only 10 cars on the lead lap right now.
And kind of funny, I just saw a comment from Aiden Kaiser that said he was apologizing to Harley for it not going so well, but I mean, Aiden, you're running in 2nd place, my man.
I think you're doing just fine.
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze about.
Nope, not whatsoever. It's Bristol's a tough track. We talked about it early in the broadcast and all that. I mean, it's not an easy place to be, but kind of picking up where we left off a little bit there too, Jamie, talking about some of our sponsors. Yeah, Jam Printing and Promotion has been a phenomenal sponsor of ours. As a matter of fact, when Jimmy gets that hat, Jam Printing and Promotions is the one that put that together for us. They do all kinds of stuff, so please check them out. Great veteran-owned business. Check them out on the web. Gill Insurance Advisors is another great sponsor of ours. So, again, if you get a chance, head over to the website, check them out. These are great businesses that really support veteran causes. We couldn't be more thankful for them. Travis Lee Creative, who has designed all of our logos here at Go Locker Racing and a few other series for us. Again, he is a Navy veteran and does some phenomenal work, and he's always looking to do more work and loves doing the racing stuff. So be sure to check him out. G2G Trailers. I know this, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but another great veteran-owned business, and he does a lot of work with race teams, building them race trailers. Anything from your weekend guy that likes to hit the short track, the local short track on Saturday nights, to those that go out there and hit up some of the series like tour modifieds and all that stuff. So be sure to check out Chuck the Trailer Guy at G2G Trailers, and of course Tracks for Vets is one of the great veteran nonprofits that we support, and been able to do some cool things with them and some fundraisers with them. So a lot of awesome organizations that help support us and make these things possible, like us broadcasting here this evening and being able to give away one of those cool hats.
And one thing I will point out about G2G Trailers is they do more than just race trailers. Any kind of trailer you may need, they can custom build a trailer for you to suit your needs. If you need a trailer to haul your smoker around to the barbecue competitions, they can do that for you. If you just need a utility trailer for your lawn equipment, they can do that for you. So, and they ship nationwide. So it doesn't matter where you live. Get a hold of G2G Trailers, Chuck the Trailer Guy, and he can get you hooked up and get a trailer sent your way.
So they're going to take the green with 11 laps to go here. The 44 now finds himself in 4th position, so he's going to be up on the outside. So again, it's going to be interesting to see how this restart goes and how they navigate some of this traffic. As we're back underway, the 7th gets a great start. The 44 actually gets a really great start as well. Times that restart well. We had a little bit of a battle there for 2nd position. The 44 gets to the outside of the 5. Now finds himself in 3rd position with the 66 closely behind him. The 44 now makes the pass in the 71 and moves himself up to the 2nd position. Not quite as of yet. We are back under caution.
He could not clear the 71. Aiden Kaiser really put up a strong battle there on that inside and held the 44 off.
As we are, well, it seems like they're having an argument over that position.
Well,
iRacing will sort out the running order for sure.
iRacing will definitely tell them where they need to be.
But right now, the 44 is in 2nd position. Have to see if he holds on to it or they swap those positions back around. Looks like Billy Hensley is the reason that this caution is out. Let's take a look here. We head off into the corner. And the 24 car gets around, and the 13 car just piles right into him. So, 24 car gets loose off the corner, and just 13 car could not get out of the way fast enough.
Yeah, nowhere to go. One of those things at Bristol, you are getting around here so fast, and when that track gets clogged up, you typically have no time to do anything about it.
As we are, have 7 laps to go here in the Outlaw 100, brought to you by the Outlaw Series here, and us here at Goat Locker Racing. Again, glad to have everybody come out. What an awesome night on the stream here this evening, with the gifted subscriptions that have gone out and all the people that now have free subscriptions to our channel, so to be able to tune in more and get the alerts and all the cool stuff that comes along with that.
The hat was won, Braden, the hat was won by Jimmy Gawker, number 2, Jimmy Gawker. So, Braden, if you could coordinate with him to get his address and get that to me, we would appreciate the help with that.
Yep, absolutely. Well, now that number 7 car is going to have the 44 of Zach Nicholas starting to his outside, so he's going to have the restart of a lifetime here.
Yeah, 7 car looks like it's got some damage on that front end. It definitely looks like it's been in a race at Bristol.
It definitely does. As we continue the pace around here. Flag man signals 1 to go. Lights are out on the pace car. And we are going to go back racing. 4 laps to go in the Outlaw 100.
You know, if Andrew can get a good start here, get out in front. You know, there is only 4 laps to go. Bristol, that 4 laps can feel like an eternity. But definitely, he can definitely make it hard to pass for 4 laps. So Andrew can, but he definitely needs to get a good clean start here and get a gap.
We're back underway, and he does not really get that great of a start there. The 44 is able to hang with it and even pull ahead a little bit here.
Oh, the 71 turn team.
And we have cars going everywhere, and we're going to be back under caution here. Oh, that's a tough break right there.
Yeah.
We'll go back and take a look at this. We're going to see if they head off into the corner here, and we'll slow it down as the 71 gets into the corner there and doesn't quite make contact with him. I think we got a little bit of a net code action going on there, but definitely turns that car around. And again, it collects up to 66, puts him in the outside wall. I think the 97 gets a little damage in the outside wall, and 7 gets turned around and brings us back under caution.
And we've got some more gifted subs, courtesy of the boss man here in Limited iRacing Series, Braden Goddard. He has gifted 3 subs out to Billy H928, who looks like he is in the stream tonight, so congratulations there, Billy. Billy the Kid, our own William Gunemeyer, and Sawyer is going to get one of those subs as well. So thank you so much, Braden. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. To be able to do that, it's always cool. Again, to continue to kind of give away some things and do some different things is awesome. I apologize at this point in time, as it looks like the ticker has refused to stop working here this evening, Jamie.
Oh no!
We'll still be able to watch the race and all those types of things. I just don't have the ticker going across the top. So looks like we have a little bit of technical difficulty here this evening, but we'll work through it and still be able to watch this race and watch it finish out. And I'm not sure how many green-white checkers they have, Jamie, but this is definitely going to be try number 1.
It looks like they've got two attempts.
Okay, so this will be the first attempt at a green-white checker here at Bristol Motor Speedway in the Outlaw 100. Been some good racing throughout the night. Definitely had our fair share of cautions as well. But the 44 car of Zach Nicholas is back in control of this race. We'll now have the 66 of Kendrick Cryer to his outside. So, and Kendrick has shown some speed on a couple different runs here this evening.
Yeah, he sure has. Now, I'm hoping we don't see a repeat of what we saw last night, whereas green-white checkers were exhausted, yellow flag came out after the white flag was taken, and the leader of the race decided that he was going to take that opportunity to do his celebratory donuts before he ever crossed the start-finish line, and cost himself a win. Now, with Zach Nichols being a pro licensed driver, if he is the one in the lead, I seriously doubt we would see that happen. But hopefully not. I've seen that enough for a lifetime. I don't want to see it again.
I would have to completely agree, because it absolutely messed up the running order at the end of that race, and had the league directors have to go back and review some things. And really, we've got to now interview the winner next week, because we didn't even have the winner right. So
yeah, absolutely we didn't. So, but we will get that straight next Monday.
Absolutely. And looks like a little bit more cat and mouse going on here, as all of the cars are way back in the pace car. The lights are out on the pace car. Again, attempt number 1 at a green-white checker here this evening. We are lined up 2 by 2. Again, we're gonna settle this thing one way or another.
Sure are. There was a good battle there between the 66 and the 71, and 71 gave it everything he had, but the 66 showed some power, and Kendrick Cryer drove that. Oh, and the 71 gets into the back of him and turns him around. No caution yet.
Oh, we got cars going everywhere.
This is going to be it.
That is.
Zach Nichols is the winner.
He is going to be the winner of tonight's race.
He is the winner, with Aiden Kaiser coming in second and Jimmy Gawker coming in third.
As we still have cars going everywhere at this point in time. It looks like a big game of bumper cars is happening at the start finish. But we are going to see some donuts as there's the 44 car as he slides to a stop at the start finish line. We're going to have some tandem donuts going right now.
This is a little different.
A little different. Well, everybody, oh, and there comes the 97 to break up that and send Zach Nichols flying. Gets back on his wheels, though. So that will do it here tonight from Bristol Motor Speedway. What an interesting race, man.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely interesting. Saw some good stuff, though.
We did. Absolutely did.
Hey, it looks like the ticker's running again, so good job on getting that back up.
Yeah, you know, every once in a while, you can figure a thing or two out there, and definitely got that figured out. But we'll try to find Zach Nichols in any one of the Discord channels here, and I'm not seeing him anywhere at this point in time. Unless you are, Jamie.
No.
Oh, Zach Nichols is in Jimmy Gawker Racing.
Yes, he sure is.
So let's snatch him up and bring him on up. Hey, Zach, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, what a heck of a race here tonight. Saw you pretty much kind of dominate this race from the start of it, and then not sure what happened on pit road, and you fell back to 7th position there. So able to be real patient, and we talked about it during the broadcast. And you put on a clinic on how to really pass at this track and be patient with it. So take me through your night and how you brought that number 44 home with the win.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't planning on racing this all today. Didn't even know about it, but one of my friends told me about it, so I guess thank you to him. I had a couple of friends in the race, but yeah, we started off with the pole, and we took her down there for tires on, I think, like lap 37 or something like that, and I guess it was a smart call because we stayed in front of everybody else that was coming down to get some tires.
Hey, Zach, this is Jamie. Hey, man, well, you answered the question I was going to ask you, how you got into this thing, because, I mean, you know, we come into a broadcast like this for a series like this, and we see a pro licensed driver in the field, and, you know, it kind of takes everybody by surprise there. So, so you plan on running with this series, or did you just hop in here to get a win tonight?
I don't know, to be honest. I didn't even know there was actually like a league part of this thing. I just thought it was a race someone was putting on for fun, but maybe. Don't know yet. Maybe you'll have to talk to them about joining.
Yeah, well, this is definitely a recruitment race, man, so they're looking for drivers. And so yeah, I'm sure they'd love to have you. But man, congratulations on the win tonight. You know, as Pat said, you put on a clinic with working traffic. In fact, we're gonna take video of this and show it to a couple series that we broadcast that are kind of more beginner level, and kind of show them, hey, this is how you need to go about things. You don't have to get it all at once. So it was a pleasure to watch you tonight, man, and congratulations on the win. Anybody you'd like to thank? Shout out, sponsors?
I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting this. It's always fun to like go back and watch races. And my friends that told me about this race.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations again, man, and hopefully we'll talk to you again sometime in the future.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, good to see somebody come out like that, and it's always interesting to see how people show up to these races. But have to see if we see him in the future weeks here. So let's go find Aiden and talk to him. Hey, Aiden, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, a good race here this evening. Saw you battling in the top 5, and I think everybody got a little damage at some point in time tonight here at Bristol Motor Speedway. But take me through your race here this evening and how you brought that number 71 car home in second place.
I don't really know. I just kind of kept getting the short stick on the bad end, and somehow made my way to second. I know I know Kendrick's not very happy with what I did, but I couldn't really do anything. I had the bottom and couldn't get it, or I couldn't stop from getting into him. So I'm happy with second, but no, it could have turned out a lot better.
Aiden, man, hey, well, congratulations on the second place finish. Definitely nothing to be disappointed about. You had an awesome cheering section going on in the chat there. So, man, what's your plans? Are you going to be full time in this series going forward, or what? We're not exactly familiar with everybody that's in this league yet. So
Yeah, I want to do it full time, but with it being on Saturdays, I have local racing on the weekends, so I'm not able to do it. So I've been just kind of doing the recruitment races because they're on the week.
so you race in real life?
I actually am a NASCAR official at the Las Vegas Bull Ring.
Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. Hey, man, again, congratulations on the second place finish. You got anybody you'd like to thank? Sponsors, shout outs? I'm sure Harley's going to be getting one here.
Yeah, for sure. Harley's definitely going to get one. That's who's on my car. She's done a lot for me. She's a great girlfriend, so just had to throw her on the car. And then Kaiser upsets with my mom, dad, and brother for being along and supporting, and everybody that supports me along the way with iRacing and just everything in life.
Well, congratulations, man, on the second place finish, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. And guess what, Jamie?
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy, the hat winner, finishes in third, so we get to talk to him as well.
Absolutely.
Let's grab our hat winner here this evening and our third place finisher and have a chat with him. Hey, Jimmy, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, I mean, on many different levels, a heck of a night here this evening. Brought that car home, that number 2 car home with a podium finish. And so take me through your night and just how you saw the race and how you brought that car home in third.
Just trying to patch the field here. I think early in the race, or maybe mid race, I got in an accident. I think it was like 3 wide or something like that, and I got caught up in that. And I came down pit road, and then I think I caught up another wreck. I'm not 100% sure if I did or not, but then I missed that wreck on the backstretch. I think it was the 66 came down on the 71 and wrecked it. And I got into the 97 there. He cut across my nose and spun in, but had to hold off one of my teammates, Jane Kurtasi, in the 22, and came home in third.
All right, Jimmy, man, hey, this is Jamie. Congratulations on a third place finish, but even a bigger congratulations, man, much bigger than finishing third. You were the random draw for the winner of the Goat Locker Racing hat. So if you could, after we get done here, if you could message either Pat or I your address, we could get that shipped off to you, man. You are the big winner. But hey, we noticed Zach on his driver information. It says he's part of Jimmy Gawker Racing. So what's the relationship there with you and Zach?
So it started off with me and Jaden. I've known Jaden for quite a few years now, pretty much almost my whole life. He drives an Outlaw late model at a South Murray Speedway, and I help spot for him and work on the car with him. And Jaden brought me into this group with Matt and Zach. He's got a couple friends with Parker. Then I brought Joe Lux in, and another guy named Mike Good, who's on part of the team. And told Zach about the race. He was like, "Sure, I'll hop in." And congrats Zach on the win. And yeah, we had I think about 4 or 5 of us in this race. So.
Oh wow, that's cool, man. Yeah, you guys take over the place, but that's really cool. And again, congratulations on third place finish. Anybody you'd like to thank? Shout out sponsors.
I gotta thank RB Car Company, Community-Wide Bank, Preferred Warranties, Hoax Graphics, TechWork Trail Sales, and Shirkers Man. It's one of our sayings in our other Discord, but it's pretty much a sponsor. But so I thank you guys for broadcasting, and my teammates Zach Nichols, Jane Kurtasi, Matt Kemp, and Joe Lux.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on the podium finish here this evening. Congratulations on winning the coveted Goat Locker Racing hat. We'll make sure we get it to you, my friend.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you have it. Pretty good night here of racing at Bristol Motor Speedway with the Outlaw Super Series. Brought to you by, the iRacing Limited Series. And we didn't mention it all night, but VG Designs as well, as they are a major sponsor of this and an owner of this league. But Congratulations to Zach Nichols on the win. Aiden Kaiser's coming in second place. Jimmy Gawker coming in third place. And rounding out our top 5 is going to be Jaden in that number 11 car. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name anymore. And Billy Hensley rounding out our top 5 and in fifth place there in that number 24. So a lot of good racing here this evening. The super late models are always a blast, Jamie. Any kind of final thoughts from you?
Yeah, no, it was a good race. A few cautions, a few too many cautions, probably, but there was still some good things we saw out here tonight. So definitely looking forward to when this series kicks off full bore on September 4th, and I think we'll get to see some good racing each and every week.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. These super late models have been a blast. It's been a blast getting to know some of these drivers as well. So when we wind this thing back up again here in a couple weeks or whenever they put on their next recruiting race, we'll be sure to tune in and check it out. But until then, as we kind of talked about a little bit before, we've got a lot of different series that we broadcast each and every week. So please come out and support us. Tomorrow night we'll be with the Thunderstruck Super Series with the Tour Modifieds. And then Thursday night is our premiere series with Goat Locker Racing, our truck series. Friday night, we have the Goat Locker Racing Xfinity Series that we are the primary sponsors for, and the playoffs. We are in round 1, race number 2 of the playoffs, with Jamie and I leading the points at this point in time. And then Friday night, we will call the Magic Monzo's ARCA Series, and I think the only day off we got is Saturday, Jamie. And then
for now, yeah.
Well, that sounded ominous right there. And then Sunday, we are racing in the original Rebels League Rebels Truck Series, and that kicks off at 10 p.m. on Sunday evenings. Race number 2 will get underway there at Homestead Miami Speedway. So a lot of chances to tune in and subscribe, a lot of chances to come out and support us, a lot of chances to win some of our prize giveaways and everything too. So thanks again for everybody that comes out, and we will see you soon.